Latinos for Trump. Sí se puede. Sí se puede. Oh my God, man. What's up, Rudy? What's up, Melissa? So I got up a little early this morning, and at 5 in the morning, they were calling me from Chicago already. Hey, ¿qué pasó, Marcos? ¿Fuiste a trabajar hoy o no? Hey, Ariel, what's up? No burritos today, man. It's a mess out there. I'm watching all the Univision channels, and what do you guys think? Hola, Jojo. Valentin, what's up? You know what worries me, though? What worries me is that this is in every school out there, guys. So all these kids are getting a message. You think they need some tacos, Angelo? All these kids are getting a message of that nobody likes them, and they're being defiant. And I went on the radio this morning in Spanish, and I told them that I'm okay. It's okay. We're free. We can manifest our discontent, right? But to do it in a way that is more constructive, to do it more permanent, with structure, and with a message of solution, and to be part of the solution, not to be part of the problem. A lot of these people are choosing to be part of the problem. I read a book one time that says that we are either a source of harmony or we are a source of confusion. Who's that? A Jenis Rojas. Debemos unirnos los emigrantes para sacar fuera a los que venden drogas. Yeah, exactly. We need to unite, and that's what I said this morning to Sin Censura. And I said that we need to guide by example. You know, you need to be a leader with your example. And we need to use attraction rather than the promotion. In other words, I need to attract people with the way I am, with my testimony as this statement. If I want other people to want what I have, then I need to reach out to them and say, hey, this is the way. But I think a lot of activists, they're misguiding these people. They're showing them the wrong way to integrate in this culture. Because yeah, today they're going to make a difference. I don't take that away from them. They're going to make a difference today because it's a lot of them, and it's in every Spanish station. CNN is reporting it. But what about tomorrow? What about the day after? Because I am a Mexican. I was born and raised in Mexico, and I know my shortcomings. And we are good at making noise, but that's all we do. We just fire up, and then it goes away. Sarah, a lot of jobs become available today. Yeah, a lot of employers are pissed. I see a lot of employers out there that are posting stuff like, you know, if you don't come to work, you're fired. And then if you get fired, I don't think you're going to be able to collect unemployment. Terry, sorry, but all the legal immigrants that work with me are here. You know, guys, I am from Mexico, and I cannot lie to you guys that I feel for this. I do have mixed feelings here. And I have compassion for the little kids, the 12-year-olds, the 10-year-olds, that they don't know better, because they're there too. And all they see is that they're being the victims. You know, they have that self-victimization role going on. Marty, I don't think you can collect unemployment if you're fired for missing work, but I don't know. Yeah, the victim mentality. There's a word called commiseration. In Spanish, it's called conmiseración, which means you're. It's pour me another drink. We say that a lot on the group. Amen. It's exactly. Tanya, when parents commit a crime, they go to jail. that separates families. Yes, guys, there is a price to be paid. A dollar costs a dollar. You cannot pay less than a dollar for a dollar. If you do, if you only pay 50 cents, you will pay the other 50 cents later. Okay? I was separated from my family when I was in Mexico for 4 years until we got approved, and then we came to the United States. My parents were approved with the workers program, but we couldn't come to the United States until we got approved by INS, immigration, by ICE. So you're going to separate families no matter what. You separate them before you come into the United States, or you separate them after you're in the United States, legal or illegal, because we are families in transition. It's not a one. This is a long-term process. It's not like you become a citizen tomorrow, especially the ones that are immigrants. The ones that are born here, it's an instant gratification thing. But for all of us that come from other countries, there is a gap. Families have to be separated. There's just no other way around it. Even if they do it legally, sometimes the father has to come here for a few, until he finds a job, and then goes and gets the family back. So that separation, don't come to me with like they're separating families. Families need to take responsibility for the chances they're taking to go to a new country. If I was going to go to Canada, I would probably just go there and get my licensing, get my business going before I bring my family. I mean, that's how it is. There's no other way around it. Jenny's Rojas, how do we properly educate this generation and the future ones to not blame the problems on others? You know, people don't want to take responsibility. It's easier for me to blame everybody else but myself. But if I make the decision to bring my whole family here, and I came here illegally, I mean, there is something's going to happen. Even if I move to New York and I bring my whole family, and pretty soon I don't have a job, and it's going to be a problem. And in New York, I need to take responsibility. I can't blame the state. Oh, you guys don't have a job. You know, now I'm going to separate from my family because I have to go find work somewhere else. I mean, what's up, Davey? Terry. Thanks, Terry. And because I was born and raised in Mexico, so my integration into this culture has been not easy. And to this day, guys, my English is not 100%. I don't have to tell you that. My habits, because one thing is to be bicultural, another thing is to be bilingual, and another thing is to be bisexual. No, I'm just kidding. It takes time. This is not this is not an instant thing. And so it's all of us. You, me, we need to help these people. How? We need to show compassion without attachment, but we need to show compassion to these people, but we need to also enforce compliance and tell them that they're responsible, that they have responsibility to this country and to the rules. Tanya, my house is bicultural and bilingual. Yeah, it takes a while, guys. It takes a long time. I still have my Mexican jersey. Look, I haven't crossed the border with my soccer team. It takes a while. I mean, Christmas is very different in Mexico than it is here. Different holidays, different money. A lot of us, we are here physically, but mentally we're still in Mexico. And that's what's going on with all these people. They are here physically, but they're still, I can see them right now. They have Mexican flags. And the kids feel guilty. Remember, I went to a therapist for 12 years.